In the beginning, you feel like you're faking it, right? You feel like all this body language stuff, you're just sort of going through the motions, and to an extent you are. But once people start treating you differently because you're open, positive, confident, or at least that's your first impression, you start to realize, oh, I'm not being rejected by people at first glance. You know, I'm sitting up and I've got a smile on my face and I feel good about what I'm doing, and you start getting attention from people that normally you would think, oh, I didn't realize this woman wanted to date me or this person wanted to hang out. You really don't have your self-esteem matching up with the way people are perceiving you. And so there's one way to sort of fix that, right? And that's you get pulled in one direction. So if you think you're really great, but people treat you poorly, your self-esteem drops, right? And you eventually meet that expectation. But if your self-esteem is sort of shaky like mine was and you're painfully shy, but people start treating you like you're upright, confident, positive, friendly, outgoing, you get pulled in that direction instead. And that became a core concept of what I was teaching, because I realized, wait a minute, I don't like fake it till you make it, but in some respects, this really worked for me because I wasn't lying to anybody. I was just acting a little bit more confident than I was, and then people went, oh, he's comfortable and fun and friendly. And I grew into that. So I had a core level identity shift into who I was, and sure enough, people treated me in that way, and I started to become that way because I realized I had nothing to lose. And nothing to fear, more importantly. So yeah, I really used those techniques at first and they were very robotic, and then eventually I realized I can take off the scaffolding because I'd become the person who I had been trying to be, because you're not adding a veneer of falsity to you. You're not telling fake stories or acting cool or something like that. You're really just being more confident in just for a few moments while people make that first impression of you. They start to treat you differently and you start to act into that. And it happens naturally. You don't have to force it.